Thank you, Taylor. It's Faith Time, our weekly conversation on matters of faith. And joining us this morning is Kyle Bashirs with the University of Mobile. Thank you for joining us this morning, sir.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
All right, we've got Palm Sunday today, Easter Sunday tomorrow. We want to talk a little bit about attendance. Is it really a thing that attendance goes up during this time of the year at church, or is that a myth?
No, that's not a myth. So one poll found that about 50% of Americans say that they plan to visit during both Christmas and Easter. Internet searches for nearby churches spike during these 2 weeks. And
you just Google church near me.
That's right. Yeah, I'd like to sometimes reconnect, or I'm curious about what is Easter or what is Christmas, and you see an increase in traffic looking for those. And I think if you ask a pastor or a vicar or a priest, they would all tell you these are the two busiest Sundays for visitors.
How do you think a lot of Christians view this increase in attendance and seeing a lot of newcomers in their places of worship?
Yeah, I think probably a mixture of emotions, but generally speaking, excitement, because there are a lot of people that are coming that now get to experience the same thing that they get to experience week after week.
What kind of people generally are visiting at Christmas and Easter? Because you've got those two seasons really are the time when a lot of newcomers come, either they're visiting family or they're just coming because they want to reconnect. What do you think are the kind of folks that are doing that?
Yeah, I think there's all types of people. Obviously you have Christians, so Christmas and Easter, and especially Easter, are very, very important holidays. This is the birth of the Messiah and the death and the celebration of his resurrection on Christmas and Easter. But you also have people from different religions as well, curious about what it is that Christians believe and why they celebrate these holidays. Even people with no particular faith at all. Perhaps they don't or they're not religious. I think it's a kaleidoscope of people that come in, and I think that's the point of these celebrations. All sorts of people coming together.
Talk to us a little bit more about why you think more people attend during these big holidays. I mean, you've got people that may have gone by the wayside when it comes to going to church on a regular basis. You've got others that are coming for the first time. Talk to us a little bit more about the kind of the motivations.
So the way I view Christmas and Easter is it's kind of like they're the bookends of the Gospels. So the coming of the Messiah and the death and resurrection of the Messiah. And in that comes this idea and this truth of redemption. And I think that there's something that's very compelling about this story, about the Gospels, that we all know that there's something wrong and we want there to be a fix and we want to be rescued. And these two holidays on the Christian calendar, more than any, are highlighting that fact.
When we talk about getting new people in, it's not just getting somebody in for the first time, but it's also about getting them to come back. What do you think are some of the ways that congregations can do that to ensure that somebody who hasn't come to this place before will come back?
Yeah, what you do to get people into a church, you need to continue to do to keep them there. And so what I would say is that you just need to continue to preach that story faithfully and in a relevant way.
And when you talk about just getting them there in the first place, how do you make them feel welcomed on that first visit?
Yeah, through humility and through hospitality. So this is a celebration of Christ, who was the greatest example of humility. And I think that welcoming them in that warm embrace that we read in the Gospels is the same thing that we should be showing our visitors. I think remembering as well that everybody that is a part of a church was at one time a visitor, was at one time seeking or being sought after. And to remember how that felt and then serving in that way for the new visitors coming.
Now, we've got today being Palm Sunday at a majority of churches today. Talk to us a little bit about that story. What is the story of Palm Sunday?
Yeah, so Palm Sunday is the week before Easter, and it is this time when Christ comes into Jerusalem, what's called the triumphal entry, but it is an ironic thing because he's riding a donkey, not some kind of warrior horse, right? Again, with humility. And it's a time when people would lay down palm branches as a king would walk through, and they declared something called Hosanna, or word Hosanna, meaning God save now. So essentially what they're doing is they're enacting or living out this prophecy that what was about to happen on Friday, Good Friday, the death of Christ, was coming true. And in the resurrection on Sunday morning would be the fulfillment of this prophetic crying that God would save them.
It's a big week in a lot of churches that'll be happening this week in many locations around the area, around the country, around the world. Kyle Bashirs with the University of Mobile, thank you for joining us for this edition of Faith Time and News 5 this morning. We'll continue after the break.